Yeah, they call me Big Twisty, the cheese puff man. Yeah, I'm better than a wristy. Oh, fuck, I don't know if I should be talking about this. It's too hard.
It's a bit rogue, so...
This was recorded at the Media Joint.
Harder Baby, get ready to turn up the heat with Gravity Drinks Co.'s new Harder soda range. Sip on the delicious citrus explosion or ginger and lime, both delicious flavours that'll make you say, ah yes, with 8% ABV in smaller cans.
It's time to get naughty with your taste buds with a good reminder that sometimes smaller can be better. Over sugar, drink Gravity. Available in all Liquorlands and First Choice liquor stores nationwide.
That is so rogue.
Boy, that's a bit rogue.
Is it even that rogue?
Welcome back to A Bit Rogue. As you can probably tell, or if you're watching, the guest is already here. Dom is in the house. I was running late and Dom was on time. So we're just going to have Dom the whole episode.
I'm here to stay. Can't get rid of me, whether you like it or not.
Dom, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. What an intro. I don't know. I play music, play in a few bands, play drums in Pacific Avenue. I rap in a thing called Big Twisty and Big Twisty and the Funk Nasty. That's like the band. Kind of started out doing music stuff and then, I don't know, just started making dumb videos, making like Harry Potter reenactments. And then, I don't know why, I think I was just really like hungover one day and was like, I'm going to do this video, and then kept doing it. Yeah, I don't know. I live with my mates, Jack and Matt, who do Inspired Unemployed, so we do lots of stuff with them.
You also did Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Can't skip that.
Can't skip that one. Did a TV show, Impractical Jokers, Inspired Unemployed Practical Jokers.
Did you ever think you'd see yourself on TV?
Nah, not really. I feel like that there was a real moment with that when like we were actually seeing it on TV when it kind of felt real. Like I feel like we knew it was coming out and we knew that like it was going to be a thing, but like when we actually saw like Channel 10, it was like some Bunnings fucking ad or something, and then it was like us. It was just like, whoa. But yeah, well, that's me.
Well, I might just jump into questions. I was actually going to ask how your week was, but should I? Yeah, I'll ask how your week is. How is your week going?
Much. Yeah, week's going pretty good.
Anything exciting happening?
What's that? Well, I'm playing in a band which we formed a couple of days ago with my friends at my friend's mum's tennis presentation tomorrow night.
Pretty much living every 12-year-old's dream.
Yeah, 100%. I feel
that.
like we're probably about the same level as a 12-year-old as well. It's kind of like Year 6 Talent Quest kind of vibes. But yeah, that's probably the main thing kind of going on.
I actually think I had a more exciting week than you.
Are tickets still on sale?
I think it's only
Members only.
Members only. Yeah, I don't think we'd sell many tickets, to be honest.
You got to be born before the year of 1969 to enter.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my week was probably more exciting. I went to the
tell me.
reptile park.
Wow. What reptiles did you see?
Well, this is not a reptile, but I did see a bat. And also I saw Nathan, High Five Nathan, which was super random.
The best reptile of them all.
Bit scaly. No, he's not scaly. He has nice skin. But I saw a bat and I saw its penis.
Bat's penis.
First time I've ever seen a bat, Willie.
Wow.
But you know, there's like little penis candies.
Yes, yeah.
Like usually from hens, so maybe you haven't seen them.
I have seen them in a hens that was passing by, yeah.
I was with my grandma and my child, and it got a stiffy.
So it was like a full human's penis, but on a bat.
No, but it was like long and stringy.
Oh.
And it grew right up to its mouth. How fucked is that? That actually sounds like I'm making that up, but I think I've been at the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah, a miracle.
If that makes sense.
a reptile park miracle.
No, at the aquarium I saw the dugongs, Willie, as well.
Maybe you just turn animals on. That's your thing.
That's fucked. But I thought that was exciting. Because Wait,
but did you say that the bat put its own cock in its own mouth?
I told Jock when it happened because I was rattled. But yeah, it licked its own willy.
Wow.
It was long, stringy.
And it licked its own dick.
Yeah.
I guess I feel that's every kind of man's sort of dream, if you could.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, so bats are cool if you're a male. But yeah, that was my week. That was like the most action I've gotten in a while.
Fuck yeah.
Live show. But anyway, I want to pick your brain a bit about being like, let's say, a friend of a huge podcast, and obviously Impractical Jokers is pretty much, it's you. You're one of the four main.
Yeah.
A joker. Did
Practical
you?
or a joker?
Both.
What is the name of it? Because there's the one in America as
Yeah,
well.
so the American ones is called Impractical Jokers, and then the one we're doing is Inspired Unemployed Impractical Jokers. So like they get a percentage of it. It's like they know about it, and they like we've talked to them and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like their show. They get a percentage, and then we've made like the Australian version.
Cool. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
When the podcast, like not the TV show, when the podcast blew up, because you're not actually one of the main on the podcast, you obviously feature. When it first started blowing up, did you ever feel a bit like, what the fuck? Because I do the videos too, but you weren't.
Not really. Nah. Like it's kind of like, I don't know. The boys, they put in the work. Like they went overseas together, just them two, and they made a pact to like make a video every day for 100 days, and they were like, just went for it. They did all that stuff, and then came back and we filmed a few videos, and it took off. But it was like, because they put in that groundwork and they did all that hard yakka,
They built the audience.
they built the audience. Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's like and they're the ones that come up, like they come up with the ideas. They like, I don't know, Jack especially like stays up so late and he's like Googling how to make he's really into it. He's so driven, and yeah, I think it's all their thing, and we're just lucky to kind of be a part of it.
Yeah, cool. So there was a lot of feedback after the show came out saying like, you are the funny one. Right?
Fuck, what are you doing to me here?
What do you mean?
That's I don't know.
You are.
Awkward.
You are like, you're naturally very funny, I feel.
Oh, thank you.
Did you not hear
Take
that feedback?
No.
Oh, well, word on the street, you are the funny one. Knowing that, do you feel like you wish you were a part of the podcast as well, more than what you are?
Well, I like music's kind of like where
Your main
it's my
focus.
passion.
Yeah.
And I feel like the time and energy, because that's their thing, like podcasting, doing videos and stuff. I feel like I'm kind of split between like so many different kind of things.
Yeah,
I feel like,
you have your fingers in a lot of pies.
yeah. So it's kind of like,
Except for mine. No, sorry, sir. Continue.
Wait for episode 2 at least.
and yeah, I was kind of like, I don't know. It was like I'm not in a position right now to kind of do it, and I was doing my own thing, which made me happy. So
Was that like a work thing because you were working full time and you?
yeah, sort of. Well, like it was sort of the band was, I was doing 2 bands pretty much full time. So like every weekend was a gig, and then we'd be practicing all through the week, writing stuff, and yeah, like they I don't know. That was like, I was just like, even if I did have that opportunity, I feel like I just wouldn't have been able to commit at that point. you
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you actually gotten like more DMs since the show? Do you reckon?
I tend to attract like mums. I don't
Same.
know, like, but like old mums.
That's
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah.
My missus, one of her favourite things to do is to like put me in front of like the ladies at like a customs counter,
Yep.
because they'll try and
What's a custom counter?
like, you know, when you're going through customs at the airport.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like when we're going back
sorry.
to see her family in the
Not
America.
at Lincraft where we're cutting up the fabric. I don't know why I was thinking that.
When we're going back to America to see her family, and then she'll see that like some gate agent has the fucking hots for me, and she'll be like, "Go and talk to her." I'm like, "Fuck no."
Set you up with a customs officer.
So I brought the mum median age down a bit.
Yeah, brought it down.
Lucky you. And what's
me.
the thanks I get?
But what are the
Thanks.
mums messaging you?
It's always pretty rogue shit, to be honest. It's kind of like straight off the bat, like it's just very, I don't know. I often get like, can you be my spicy meat? Like I'll spice your meatball and shit like that. Yeah. But like they
It's
always,
Surely joking.
yeah, surely, hopefully. But then they always come up with these kind of like lines that they think are like real witty, but they're kind of just a bit like,
Oh, so you're judgy.
I can't win here, can I? I'm just trying to state the facts of
Yeah.
the people that DM.
Maybe we need some
Have you ever
HR.
followed through?
No, not with a mum, like an old mum.
I feel fucking getting bullied. I don't know. I don't care.
Loving this new format, to be honest.
It's all like all in good faith of fucking lovehoney.com. The more I get pushed away from men, the more money they make.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Someone's got to buy the rabbits.
100%. Rabbit plague.
Do you even know what that is?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Oh, right. Yeah. Don't have to do the fingers. Jesus.
well, how else do you describe it? Huh?
You can just say, yeah, it's like a
Yes,
vibrator.
I know what you mean.
That'll tickle your G spot.
Yes. Yes.
So with your music,
Mm.
I understand the band, so you're a drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain Big Twisty?
Yeah. So Big Twisty formed. Big Twisty, the whole idea started, like, we were pretty cooked up in Byron. And I was with a mate on the beach. It was the middle of the day. Everyone else had kind of sobered up, but I was still, I don't know, in a bit of a state. And he was playing his guitar. War Baby is his Big Twisty name. And he started, like, playing guitar, and I just started rapping. Because, like, I feel like I was always that weird sus person at, like, parties when we were younger, and I'd be like, yeah, freestyling and shit, like, cringe. But I don't know. Anyway, he started playing guitar, and I was, like, rapping, and then I was like, dude, we should, like, make a band out of this. And he's like, yeah. So it started with the two, and then I'd also been asked, like, I worked in a music shop at the time, and my mates had a band, and they won a competition to play a festival, and I was just like, I used to just rap in their songs at work, just like kind of fucking around, and then they won. They're like, oh, do you want to like rap with us on stage? So I was like, yeah, and I wrote this rap, and I was trying to find a word that rhymed with wristy, and all I could think of was twisty. So and then I was like, Big Twisty. I was like,
So
okay,
you
that's the
wanted
name.
to be Big Wristy, but you thought it was inappropriate?
Well, I just needed something to rhyme with wristy, because the rap goes, my name is Dominic. Yeah, they call me Big Twisty, the cheese puff man. Yeah, I'm better than a wristy, which was the first few lines.
Right.
So then I was like,
Lyrical genius.
I don't know. And then the whole thing in Byron happened, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to try and make something of this. But I also wanted to make it something that was like a different personality to me. Something's like taking the piss and like a bit of fun and just playing a character,
Yeah.
you know? And it's
So
like,
it's kind of like a live skit
yeah,
musical.
exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Fun.
like, and then we had the idea to kind of make a show out of it and make it something that people could come and like, it's actually good music, but it's still like, yo, what's up, baby? Like just this guy that's just ridiculous. You know what I mean?
It's still fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. So on a more like serious note, it's Pacific Avenue, right?
Yeah.
Bit of a mouthful for the ladies, but anyway. So you're a drummer.
I am.
Is this your main avenue, literally?
Hey. Yeah, sort of. Like, yeah, we just came back from a tour of America. I don't know, it's kind of popped off a lot in the last sort of couple of years.
Yeah.
And that's like a big priority. But I guess also too, like doing the online videos and making skits and stuff. I guess.
Do you do skits with Pacific as well?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
nice. Do you feel like for people that are in like music or like wanting to podcast, do you feel like skits are the way to get people's attention?
Sort of, yeah.
Is that like individual or like organic creativity?
I think so. Like even like with Matt and Jack, they grew all from doing skits, and now that's branched enabled them to do a podcast, to like have a beer brand, TV show. It's all kind of like just built this online audience.
Yeah.
I feel like the best way to build that online audience is like relatable skits.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be the TikTok dances.
Not necessarily.
That's good. If someone wants to go to a Pacific show, you just said you were in America.
Mm-hmm.
Got any New South Wales?
We're playing at the Snow. At,
Thredbo.
Yeah, Jindabyne.
Jindabyne. That's not the Canadian club thing, is it?
No,
First
we're
base?
just playing at the state. No, I think we did that once, but we're playing at the station. I think it's July. No, 28th of June, and then we're doing some Central Coast
Broski,
shows.
that's tomorrow.
Oh, 20th July. I gotta go. Yeah, 28th of July, and then we're doing like some shows on the Central Coast in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Central Coast is cool. So are you guys like a surf rock band kind of vibe?
Nah, we started out kind of that, and then we're like, ooh, don't really want to be that. So I don't know.
Fuck Tracks Mag.
So we decided, I don't know, we're kind of more, I don't know, indie rock. We love like the old stuff, like Zeppelin and Akadaka, but then like mix it with like Oasis, and then I don't know, like catfish in the bottom and kind of just rock.
Nice. How does it feel being drums behind everyone opposed to Big Twisty where you're like main character energy on the mic?
It's a different feeling, but like I love them both for different reasons. Like I love with Pacific Avenue, it's like a serious thing. You see people in the crowd and they're like getting emotional and getting like connected with the songs. Whereas Twisty, it's more just like a party. Like I'm at the front, I'm like, get the fuck up. And you just like, I just talk shit. And
That's
just,
fun.
Yeah.
For schoolies.
Yeah, exactly. Toolie. I'm just a big Toolie. Never grow up.
I have no like shame about that.
Mm.
Being a Toolie is fine. I saw Unleashed looking for people to work. And I was like telling my sister who's 18, I'm like, oh, if you do it, I'll do it. And she was like, I don't want to do it. And I was like, no, but if you do it, I'll do it.
You should go and take your podcast shit and just record schoolies.
Yeah.
You get some rogue shit.
Probably. Not if the Red Frog people are around. A motorbike.
Oh.
How the fuck do you not know that that's not a motorbike?
Sounds like an aeroplane. I don't know.
We're not getting the same flights. I'm a Jetstar. Wow, I really need to do a wee-wee.
What do you want to go?
Nah, because I'll lose. I have to reset my brain.
You should wear nappies so you don't have to leave because it's really unprofessional.
That's not a problem for me. I have done that. You never had a UTI before?
Yeah, a couple.
Put a nappy on.
Oh, really? Wait, you actually have?
I don't give a fuck.
I do. That's fucking cool.
I'm in the privacy of my own home.
What, you at home, you sit there in a nappy because you have a UTI?
You've never had a UTI before. I don't have a bath.
Yeah, but I know people who have and they've never fucking worn nappies.
They've obviously just not told you. Maybe I'm starting a movement.
Yeah,
This
on
is
your
a-
own.
This is a no judgment space.
Why do you wear...
Yeah,
wouldn't-
why?
Wouldn't a nappy cause the UTI?
No, because have you never like gone to go wee and there's like the tiniest little dribble comes out and it fucking hurts? And it's just like, why the fuck am I going to walk to the toilet every 5 minutes? I'll just sit here and piss myself.
Oh, okay. If you're not pissing that much.
It's just like a tiny little like dribble.
The We Mean Well podcast would love this content because they're all about bedwetting. They're loyal listeners, of which I am one, known as the bedwetters.
They're probably going to bully me now. I'll be like, that bitch down the road.
But like, how far is your toilet away? Like, can't you just walk and go?
I don't know, my bed's there and the toilet's like there. Do you know how annoying that is if you like all cozy?
Yeah.
I haven't had a UTI in ages, so that was the old me. I would never do that.
You don't plan on getting them.
No, but imagine, okay, POV.
Yeah.
You're in Bali, you got a
Yeah.
UTI, you got to jump on the back of the scooter. You're going from, you're staying in Bingin,
Yeah.
and you got to go all the way over to Savaya. You know that club,
Yeah,
Savaya?
Is that your usual route?
That's the only one I can think of right now. So you're sitting on the back of the bike, bump, 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 bump. You got a UTI. It's fine because you got a nappy on.
But that's a bit different to what you said of being in your house and you can't be bothered getting up and going to the toilet.
I'm not kidding. There was a girl in high school who told me she had a UTI. She couldn't be fucked going to the bathroom. So she just opened up her legs a little bit and pissed on the kitchen floor because she thought it was just going to be a little bit of pee, and it was a lot of pee.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Anyway.
There we go. Good little lesson on UTIs.
So you don't have any UTI stories?
Not that I can think of.
Well, that's good. That means you might be healthy.
Yeah. I pooped my pants one time. So we
I
went on a car
understand.
trip and I was like, I wasn't that young. I was driving with the family. I was probably like 14, coming back from down the coast. And I needed to poo really badly. And we got home and I was like, Dad, I shot your toilet, because Dad always used to like run and get it. And he's like, yeah. Pull up. I run. He overtakes me. So we're both like fanging it to the toilet. As we're like, the door's there, he runs in front, slams the door. I just dropped to my knees and just shat myself. Like, he's like, no. And then I made him clean my undies.
I mean, I'm Gen Z, so everyone had skinny me too, so I understand.
How old are you?
Does that matter? I'm 27. I'm the first year of Gen Z, 97.
Wow, I'm 96.
So
Gen Z
you're
loser.
a millennial.
Yeah.
That's sick. Well, we're going a bit off track here with pooing and weeing, but anyway.
Yeah.
While here, actually, someone, it's not pooing and weeing, but one of my girlfriends, I don't know how this came up, but She said she was like hooking up with this guy. This is like totally left field for what we were talking about. But he said to her he didn't like a shaved fanny because it reminded him of like younger girls. And he was only 2 years older, because I was like, oh, maybe it's like a generational thing. So like you're a bit like, you're very open and alternative. Do you prefer... What?
Okay.
You said you had an alternative band.
It's a polite way of saying you're
that's
weird.
the music. That's not me personally.
Okay, whatever. I won't fucking ask my question then.
No, go.
So
What do I think about pubic hair?
Yeah.
I don't really
This
care.
guy was saying like he prefers a landing strip, and I was like,
Yeah,
I feel like that's something my nan would do.
Yeah, I think it's like a 70s vibe. I honestly don't care. Like, full on muff, maybe not, but like, I don't know, maintain, whatever. To be honest, whatever.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't care. I just thought it was
weird.
weird. I've never heard a guy say like such a weird thing like that it reminded him like younger people.
Yeah, it makes the whole thing seem a bit strange.
Yeah, gross. Well, do you have a rogue story?
Yeah, got a couple. I was kind of thinking of them today, and I feel like my life is kind of a book of rogue stories, but there is one that I don't think I've told before that I kind of forgot about.
What made you remember?
I was telling Falcon, I was like, oh, I have to tell a rogue story today. Should it be this one? And he thought that I was talking about another one, and that's what I'm going to say, and I completely forgot about it.
Right. Do share.
Okay, then. It was a bit of like a, I don't know, Instagram kind of hookup. It was a few years ago. And
Wait, you do Instagram hookups?
sometimes.
Oh, you didn't reply to mine, but...
Did eventually. It was just delayed.
You didn't reply.
Yeah.
It's because I sent another message. triple
Double down.
message. I don't
Yeah.
care. Whatever. Moving on.
Yeah, whatever. And so this girl, she came down to Kiama, which is where we're living, and she's like, oh, I'm at this house with some friends, should come around. So I went around with a couple mates, ended up being a bit of a big one, and we went to bed, like we were like kind of like cuddling, and then I was like, oh shit, my guts are going. Like,
Making the gurgle sound.
yeah, like, and I was like, fuck.
You just have to pretend you're hungry.
I was lying there and I was like, this is explosive diarrhea. Like, you know when you just know that it's like hot in your gut and you're like, no. And they, for some reason, they accidentally booked like a disability friendly house. So the toilet was like in the same room. And so I was like, I can't
No.
like unleash this abomination right here next to her head.
especially if it like hurts and you have to concentrate.
Oh, dude. And like tensing, it really, really hurts. And then it kind of goes away. And you're like, oh, but you know it's going to come back harder the next time. Like, you're fucking stressing. Where they were staying was right near mum and dad's house. It was probably like 200 meters away. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to run up to their back toilet. They're away. Do a poo, come back down. This is probably like 3 a.m. Kind of snuck out of bed in my undies. Went outside, pouring rain. So I'm running up the street.
Is this a real story?
I swear on my life.
Okay.
Running up the street, I was like, if someone sees this right now, like, I don't know what they would think. Just some fucking sex offender. I don't know. So ran into mum and dad's house, opened the gate, then realised that my uncle and my cousin were staying in the back area. And I was like, well, I can't go down there and use the toilet in case they wake up and this guy's in his undies and they're just going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, I can't do that. So I started running back down. As I was running back, I was like, I just have to accept this. I'm going to have to do a poo near her head. And as I was running back down, I was like, this is coming out of me. Like, this is fucking sliding out. So they were staying right next to like a timber yard and there was a couple of shipping containers. So I went behind the shipping container and just went, just like fucking unleashed. There was like a bit of grass and a bit of like fucking cardboard and like, what my ass? Like, wouldn't have done a good job.
I honestly, what I would have done, walked back to the house, gone into the bathroom, pretend I was doing a wee, and then wiped.
But what about the noise of shitting?
No, but you've done your poo.
Oh.
Pull your knickers back up. Just not all the way so you don't get no skiddies.
Fuck, I should have thought of that. But that's the thing, I still probably had to walk like 50 meters in my undies. Anyway, did that, snuck back. I was probably gone for like an hour. Snuck back into the room, got into bed, fell asleep. Woke up the next morning, didn't want to borrow me. I don't know whether I stunk, whether like, I don't know. She like fucking saw poo or something on the sheet, but just like nothing. Never talked to her since.
She just probably had some post-nut clarity. I don't think it had anything to do with your poo. Poo
I don't know.
ventures.
I feel like me having skid marks all over me and stuff probably wasn't a great thing.
Honestly, like, I only know what to do because that's happened to me before.
Okay, we're chill.
But it happened at Parramatta Park while Lil Wayne was playing.
Oh,
So, yeah, I had an
yeah.
audience.
Yep.
Well, that is a good rogue story. I love prank calls.
You gonna do one?
I'm going to do one, but I need to give you some backstory.
Sure.
I downloaded a dating app 2 weeks ago. And it was terrible. Like, people were just replying, being like, am I going to be the subject of a podcast if I... And, like, I didn't have my Instagram tagged or nothing. There was just one photo that would have looked like.
Right.
And then, like, I had some ranger just reply to my photo being like, haha.
Some ranger.
Legit. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I found this one guy that I was like, you know what? He looks like my type. Like, we start talking. We speak for 2 days. We organize a date. But he told me he was from the East. And I had a friend's birthday on the Saturday night in the East. And I was like, yeah, sick. Like, we can go for dinner. And if I'm not vibing, I can just go to the party after. Or, you know, if I am vibing, he can come through, you know, whatever. And I mentioned that to him because I'm like, you know, I'm honest. I'm not going to set someone up and be like, so we're meeting here and it's ending at this time and I'm going to fucking go hang out with my friends. I would never do that to someone.
Oh, that's nice.
But he persisted that he came over my way. He was like, I know some 6 restaurants in Manly, da-da-da. And I was like, that's weird, but whatever, carry on. He ended up cancelling with a reschedule because he had the flu. Then that week, he ghosted me.
Oh.
First time being ghosted, right?
Damn.
Except I was like, interesting, that's weird. I'm not going to text again. And then I noticed, because we already had each other on like Instagram, I noticed he followed in like 48 hours 100 girls. So he was...
What the fuck?
He was on a Hinge binge.
Oh my God.
So
100?
100. And not like, and this person only followed like 1,000 people before. Not many.
That's noticeable.
Noticeable.
10%.
I wasn't like checking, like I was just like, whoa, okay. That's a bit
You were
much.
checking.
I was checking. So I obviously like I unfollowed him.
for being ghosted for the first time.
No, I'm rattled. Like I've already told Jock. Like I fucking told everyone. So I unfollowed him. I was like, fuck that. And then I went to like unmatch on the app because I was like, I don't want no fucking trace of this man. I look on and his location was Wollongong.
Oh, what?
How weird is that?
So he was going to drive to Manly, which is a lot further away. Maybe he committed too hard and he's like, fuck, I'm going to go to Manly.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think so too. But do you know why I was so rattled? Is because after like the first day of talking, he was like, just letting you know that I have a kink. And I was like,
oh, okay, do tell.
you know what? Like, I'm not, who am I to judge? So I was like, what's the kink? And he was like, I just love tying up, like da-da-da. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm a single mom. I'm in my single mom era. Like, whatever flows. It's like 50 Shades of Grey, IRL. Yeah, so then he ghosted me. So what I was thinking was...
Oh, shit.
I want to see if we can try call him. I'm going to put my phone on blocked.
Yep.
And I want to see a best improv of being a dating app market research person.
Yes.
And just want to check in on how his journey's going.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
What's your name going to be?
No, you're calling.
Oh.
It's your game. I'm not doing the
You're
dirty
like,
work.
I love prank calls. Here you go. I'll try again.
You sure it's his actual number and he didn't just give you a fake number?
No, it's definitely him. Try one more time. 3's the charm.
3's a charm. Hello, is that? Yep. Hello, mate. It's Simon from Hinge here. How you doing today? It's Simon from Hinge, the dating app Hinge. How are you? Yeah, nice, mate. We're just doing a few little stat tests just for the for our app to see any improvements in the general area. I've noticed that you've been quite successful on Hinge lately. Do you have any time to kind of just give it a quick review? Any like options to sort of say how your experience has been? Okay, mate. No worries. Just one quick question just before we go. You've written here typical Sunday tequila. You like tequila. does that does that loosen your inhibitions with the women? Does it prove successful for you? All right, no worries, mate. Cheers, buddy. And are you from Vaucluse? Yep, Vaucluse, lovely. All right, no worries, mate. Take care. What the fuck is that?
So he's not from Wollongong then?
No, he's from Vaucluse.
If you believe what he said on the phone, fuck, if he bullshit on the app, he'll bullshit on the phone too.
Can we quickly block the number? Wait, he can still Google it, right?
I don't know.
Fuck.
He sounds quite nice though.
Nah, that sounded like he sounded bogan as. He's
And
definitely
he's down underground.
yeah.
He's mining the Earth's resources. Nah, miners are cool. I don't know.
Save the bite.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That was anticlimactic, but I'm glad we got onto him.
Yeah.
I wanted to waste his time like he wasted mine.
Yeah, so true.
Well,
Fire,
You
fire
got
with
him.
fire.
Fuck yeah. Wrecked.
Yeah.
my prank call, what I was going to do is I was looking through our mutuals and I'm like, who knows Dom? And I thought, who better to phone than Ruben Styles?
Ah, yes.
So he knows, at the moment, obviously, like Abby and Adam are very online about their romance. Love that for them. I'm going to let him know that it's making me feel quite single. And he recently put together a playlist.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him if he thinks if I play this playlist, will that woo you?
Wow. Okay.
So let's see. Oh, how am I not going to laugh?
How well does he know me?
Well, hello.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I actually have a bit of advice / question needing, if that's okay.
I got you. What's up?
So, you know how like Abby and Adam are posting heaps, like they're just so in love? I was like, oh my God, now I kind of like want to date someone, right? And you know, like, no, why are you laughing?
No, that's awesome. Yeah.
So you know that Dom guy that's like friends with the Inspired boys?
Yeah, Dom Littrich.
Yeah. So some of my friends said he was like pretty compatible to me. And I was thinking, fuck, he actually is quite funny. So what I'm thinking, I'm actually going to see him this Savo and he doesn't know that I'm like a bit toey for him.
Fuck, this is so good. Holy dooly.
So I was thinking like if we go for a drive or something, like get Yochi or whatever. You know how that you put that playlist together of the romance
songs.
music?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that would work on him?
The love songs playlist. I don't know. I'll let the people make that playlist.
Oh.
Some people put like Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch. I think people started turning it more into a love-making playlist and less about romance.
But don't you reckon because he's a guy, like maybe that'll get his like Willie a bit excited?
True. Yeah, I mean, fuck, go all out.
And that's playing with you. He's in the studio with me and we're filming an episode.
Wait, what?
You're on air.
Hey, brother. How are ya?
Oh, fucking hell. I was like, this is fucking weird. What is going on?
Oh, I like that you're optimistic about my love life.
I'm very optimistic about your love life.
No, but I do like the playlist. It's very good, darling. Thank you for that. I will play it for Dom after.
Yeah.
This just went fucking straight into like 10 out of 10. Like, you're just ready to get him hard. That's crazy.
You sounded a bit like concerned.
Yeah, it was. I was like, this feels fucking so weird. What are you manifesting? Like a fucking going for a drive with Tom, getting him hard.
We've all been 16 once. Come on.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's so good.
Anyway, we're going to keep filming, but I'll talk to you later, mate.
Love you, Dom.
Love you, mate. Talk to you soon. Thanks for the help.
Wait, he just said love you, Tom. And he didn't even say anything to me. He didn't even say anything.
Love you, Dom. Fuck off.
What the fuck?
I think he scared the
Whatever.
fuck out of him. Just
Yeah, I
said,
think he's rattled.
He was like, what? I think he thought that you were going to, like, rape me or something.
I know. He probably just didn't know how to, like, put it down nicely that I'm being a weirdo.
You are crazy.
Oh, you're so crazy, darling. On that note, thanks. Thanks so much for coming in the studio today and coming on a bit rogue.
Oh, is that it?
I mean, do you want to talk some more?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Love chatting. What's your roguest moment?
What's my roguest moment?
Yeah.
I see. I'm like, I need someone to remind me and tell me.
In the last year.
Well, I can tell you something that happened like 2 weekends ago.
Perfect.
You know how you have like that ex that you always like kind of go back to, whether that even be from high school or you can't relate. You can't relate.
No, I can.
You can?
Yeah, fucking hell.
Like you've just been rooting for 10 years. Like what is that?
Yeah.
Anyway, mine.
Until he shits his pants in the bed next to her.
Game over.
I have pretty low standards. I probably wouldn't care if they shut themselves in bed. Anyway, I don't see him often. I like might run into him at like the pub every now and then. And when we're both single, it's on. But the last like 5 years, we've been kind of having like, I'm in a relationship, he's single, he's in a relationship, I'm single. And it's just been like that.
Yep.
And last year I was going away somewhere and I asked if he wanted to come and he was like, yeah, of course. And then he was like, oh, actually, no, I'm going to Japan. And I was like, okay. He like called me about 6 months ago being like, hey, like I'm looking at getting a dog, and just want to know your thoughts because I don't know if me and my girlfriend are going to stay together. Said to him, that's probably a conversation you need to have with her. But like we've always been respectful of the partners. Like we've never like spoken raunchy whilst in the relos. So I just thought that was a bit random. About 3 weeks ago, I just thought I'm going to shoot my shot. You know what? After work, do you want to go grab dinner? And he was like, fuck, I would have loved to, but I'm actually traveling for work at the moment. And I was like, whatever, left it at that. Saw him at the pub 2 weeks ago. Walked straight past me. And so I text him and I'm like, did you just fucking blank me?
What?
I walked into the bathroom with my girlfriends. They're in the cubicle next to me. I'm in like side by side and I'm going, oh my God, I can't believe he didn't like say hi. Like what a fucking weirdo. You know, he's rearranged my guts before. And like, why would you just not say hi? And I was saying like, you know, if he said hi, I would have gone home with him, da 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 da. Mind you, using his full name.
Yeah.
And then I heard this girl outside the bathroom going, what's going on? So I was yelling out to my friend, Keely, going, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. The girl outside the bathroom was mocking me, going, Keely, why are you saying Keely? And Keely opens the bathroom door first. And she goes, oh, there's nothing wrong, da da da. My friend's just, and then kind of gives her a brief rundown. And I open the bathroom door and it's the fucking girlfriend.
Oh. Fuck.
So I just grabbed Keely and I was like, what the fuck? Like, we need to get away.
Holy shit.
How fucked is that? I was being so loud as well. Like, so loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least she knows kind of that.
No, dumb. She didn't put two and two together. She didn't put, like, Skye Sydenham is talking about but.
Oh, she didn't even get it.
She didn't even get it.
Oh. Let's chill
Well, that's
there.
not that rogue then.
No, it's fine.
What do you mean? Like, she could walk away and piece it together. She could have an awakening tomorrow. She might be sitting down at the beach
Connect the
journaling
dots.
and be like,
I think if she didn't get it in that moment, she probably never will. Sounds like she got rocks in her head.
I don't know. Sometimes I have awakenings like a few weeks later. I'll be driving and then I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, but that's because you got a sprinkler of the tizzy. So
And people with autism are hot.
I didn't say they weren't.
Oh, yeah. That's the first compliment he's ever given me.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not that rogue, but it was pretty fucking stressful.
That is stressful.
It'd be more rogue and red hot for the fella.
Yeah. When I
Because
told
if she
him,
does put it together, like, what have you got to lose? He's the one that's...
well, I panicked and told him, I said, hey, this just happened. I'm really sorry. Like, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or anything. And he goes, nah, you must have seen my brother's girlfriend. And I was like, no, she's actually hot. Like, I know who this looks like. Like, I know who this is. And that's who it was. She put her arms around me.
Oh.
Yeah. She thought we were, like, buddies.
Shit.
Yeah, and I'm all for the girls, so I just felt like a dirty, dirty slag.
Dirty slag, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's just the weirdest shit happens to me for someone that's been on a year-long drought. But anyway.
Hey. I don't know. Trying to get some real something wise in, but I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
So you done roasting me yet? Or like, can we wrap this up?
Oh yeah, I'm done. You're running the show.
I tried to wrap it before and you kept going.
I am finished. You can finish it now. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to A Bit Rogue, where we uncover the stories of athletes, artists, and celebrities with their most rogue moments. Episodes dropping every Wednesday.